Hi, this is Yvette from my World of Metaphysics, bringing you another law of attraction metaphysical lesson from the girl next door. Today I want to speak all about affirmations, and your life will never be the same. Yes, all about affirmations. Why are affirmations important? Well, what I can tell you is that it is one way that we can actually reprogram our subconscious mind into believing more positive things about us so that we can send out a vibration and bring back to us positive experiences in our lives. Now, what are affirmations? Affirmations is actually changing negative statements that you may believe about yourself or circumstances in your life and changing it into positive. And by repeating these statements, you are actually convincing your subconscious mind that these things are true. Now, what are the steps to creating affirmations? Now, why do I want you to create your own affirmation? Listen, when you create your affirmations, you know you the best. And affirmations work better when your emotions are in it. So when you create something yourself, the feelings are there, the emotions are there because it's personal to you. That's why I tell a lot of people, don't go by what I say. Create your own. Create your own so that it is something important to you because you created it and it's part of who you are. So this video is about creating your own affirmations, okay? So now let me give you some pointers about affirmations, okay? Let's start with number one. Your affirmations should start with I am, I, my, okay? We want to make this personal. But if you had to pick anything to start your affirmations off with, I would use I am. I am is one of the most powerful words that you can use if you've been watching my videos. I am is one of the most powerful words that I would start my affirmations off with. You can still use I, you can still use my, because all of those words are stating that it's personal for you. So while creating your affirmations, try to use the word I am, I, and my. But if you had to, try to stick with I am. Okay? Number two, keep your affirmations in the present tense. That is one of the most important things that I can tell you for this video. Whatever you're doing, you want to convince your subconscious mind that whatever you're stating is right now. Anything that we do as deliberate creators is never in the future. If you're creating something in your life, whatever you put in the future will remain in the future. So when you're doing affirmations, just like visualization, just like scripting, you have to keep everything in the present tense. I am doing what? I am having what? It has to stay in the present tense. Again, if you put it in the future, it will remain in the future. We need to convince ourselves right now that this is our reality and this is what we are attracting in our lives right now. Okay? Let's move on. Number three, always state your affirmations in a positive manner, okay? You want to keep everything positive. We don't want to focus on whatever is going wrong or whatever it is you are believing. So what I say, if you got a negative belief, write an affirmation the opposite of what it is you believe. If you believe you would never be successful, your affirmation will be, I am successful more and more every day. I am becoming more and more successful every day in every way. Okay? So you want to keep whatever it is that you're thinking negative. You don't even want to acknowledge that when you're making an affirmation. You want to stay positive in the present tense, and you want to make sure it's personal by using the I am, the I, the my, okay? So by keeping it positive, you're erasing the negative. And we never want to focus on anything, people. Please, we don't want to focus on anything that is negative. We don't. I don't care what it is, visualization, affirmations, mirror work, scripting. Never mention anything negative, because that is what you are putting into your subconscious, okay? And it's very important that you don't do that. Okay, so now let's move on. Number 4, let's make our affirmations brief. People, it's very important. Don't make a book with your affirmations unless you're prepared to remember it. Don't make a book for your affirmations. Keep it short. I am growing to love myself more and more every day. I am becoming more and more successful every day in every way. My bank account grows more and more every day. I am loved and protected by God every day in every way. Keep it short, brief, powerful, to the point, and that's all we're looking for. Okay? Now let's move on. Number 5, make your affirmations specific. Specific to what it is you're trying to convince your subconscious is your new belief. Make it specific. Don't beat around the bush like we don't really understand what you're talking about. I am growing more and more every day. Growing like how? Are you growing in height? Are you growing in knowledge? Are you growing in status? What is it that you're talking about? Make it specific so anyone will know what it is you're speaking about if you had to read this to someone else. Okay? Be specific. Let's not fool or play games with the universe. Let's state what it is we're trying to do. And remember, you're trying to make that your new belief. So you need to make it as specific as you can so that you can believe it, pass it on to your subconscious, and send that new belief out to the universe. Okay? Number 6 is, let's use action words. Okay? Like growing, like building, like loving, like driving, like being successful. Whatever the action word is, it needs to be in your affirmation. Your affirmation needs to be specific, and it needs to state what it is you're doing. I am loving myself. I am growing financially. I am being guided by God. I am receiving knowledge. Whatever it is, it needs to show an action word, whereas we can identify what it is we are trying to accomplish or what we're trying to make true in our lives. Okay? That is very important. I am growing more and more every day. Do you get what I'm saying? You need to have an action word in your affirmation to identify what you are trying to change in your life. That is very important. Now, one of the most important things that you need to know about affirmations is you can say an affirmation till you're blue in the face. Without feelings, most of the time it gets nowhere. Okay? So that's why I tell people to create your own affirmations or find one that really resonates with you, strikes a feeling in you that brings out emotions because it's personal to you. Now, either you can make your own or you can find other people's affirmations that resonate with you. Now, a lot of times, making your own affirmations, writing, doing your own scripting, doing your own visualization and not following what someone else did is the best way to go about it. Because when you're creating something for yourself, it's almost like you're putting your feelings in it, your emotions, your experiences in it. And that's what makes it even better so that it works in your favor. Now, one thing that I would like to tell you about affirmations is because we got so much chitter chatter going on in our minds, it is almost impossible to get that affirmation to reach our subconscious mind. Okay? It is very hard because as we saying something, something else is coming into our minds. So I'm going to tell you right now, the best time to do affirmations is, again, you guys, right before you go to sleep and right when you're getting up in the morning. These are the moments where you're just coming out of that sleep or going into the sleep. The conscious mind, where all that chitter chatter is now at rest. And the subconscious, the unconscious mind, is actually taking over. Listen, that's where you want your affirmation to go. So what would be the best time for you to say your affirmations? It would be when it's the most quietest in your mind. It would be when the subconscious or the unconscious mind is taking more control. That would be before you get up out of your bed and before you go to sleep, right when everything is getting quiet. It's the best time to do visualization, affirmations. It's even the best time at night or in the morning to do scripting. Whenever it is that chitter chatter in your mind is quieting down, is the best time that you can actually impregnate something into that subconscious mind. So what I'm telling you, the best time to do affirmations is early in the morning and late at night. Now, affirmations work if you do it the correct way. If you start off making it personal, I am, I, my. If you keep it short, keep it brief. If you use the present tense in everything that you do. Use action words, okay? Put your feelings in it. I am getting more and more excited about the new opportunities that are here for me right now. I am enthusiastic. I am powerful. I am motivated. I am creative. I am creativity. All of these words and these excitement words that you're putting with it gives your affirmation a little more power than it would be if you just said, I am happy. Happy is a good word though. I'll take that back. But you get the point. Affirmations can do its job if it's done correctly. I just gave you 7 steps for each and every one of you to create the best affirmations that you need to be successful going into the new year. If I had to use affirmations to get what I want, I would repeat them out loud 5 to 10 minutes twice a day and watch my world change. Most likely I would do it right before going to bed and when I get up in the morning. And you can do it sometime during the day if you want to. Keep it short, keep it brief, but have your affirmations change your life and look back and say, I did it. Listen, if you like this video, please like it, please subscribe. Follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com. You can buy crystals and metaphysical items at store.myworldofmetaphysics.com. Again, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. Namaste.